Good evening and welcome to Gray Barn Antiques of Andover, New Jersey. Tonight we're going to visit with our vendor, code number 67, who goes by Redreamable. Redreamable has 3 spaces in the lock case room up here, and then she has 2 booths in the back and a wall filled with fantastic art and mirrors. So we're going to start up here in her first space in this case here, and she is a 20% off vendor, and that would be off of the lowest price on the tag unless marked firm. So in here I'm not seeing any of the red line. I do see one over there. So we'll be able to show that example. So you can see in her lock case, she's got some amazing, beautiful pieces in here. That is black swan vase. That one piece. Wow, that's neat. So this is brass. This is metal. That's $24. And I love having measurements on things. This is really cool. Look at this. It's an oil light. My camera's focusing in and out. And that's just $24. I think it's having a hard time with the glass here. Wow, that's a fantastic price. Just $10 on this. It's probably a silver-plated lid. Look at this beautiful crystal base. Very, very good price on that. And that's just $8. Beautiful roses on there. Here's our measurements. Very nice. A little bit of jewelry. Yeah, see, it's not having the problem now because I'm not on the outside there. Interesting fish with the blue glass sawtooth top plate there. Dish. That is $36. Pretty teapot. We're going to come this way. That is not uranium glass on that. It's just a straight green glass on this cute little fairy lamp. And that is $38 and then 20% off on that guy. And that's what I was talking about. So you see the $30? You're going to take the 20% off of that $30, thus making that beautiful piece there just $24. These 3 guys, I can't believe are still here. Little cloisonne cats on these little wood bases. And they are $39 and then the 20% off. We have a couple of smaller little pieces in here as well. And we are going to turn and go in the cute little pewter frog 16, a little pin in the corner for $3.20. We're going to go to her other shelf. Now remember, we were visiting in here last week with some of our vendors as well. And we're going to try to get more of these videos up so you can shop this way. I know a lot of our friends that we ship to are really enjoying these videos and jump right on as soon as they're available and start shopping. Now what I need from you if you wish to purchase from these videos, the easiest way to get a hold of us is Facebook Messenger. That is the preferred way of messaging to us. And at that point, I just need either the timestamp and which video it was from. Best is if you can send me a screenshot, because then I can find the item right away. So $24 for the gold wire twisted tree with polished pebble leaves on a driftwood base. It looks like the wizard from Ready Player One. That's $22.40. She's always got some of the most interesting pieces of art going on in here. There's an interesting cannon. Look at that. Vintage leather covered decanter. That makes sense. Made in Italy. And that would be $52. That's a very unusual piece there. Look at that vase. This candlestick. Oh, it's a candlestick for $20. That is very unusual. And again, if you see anything in this video or our past videos, and I go too fast and you need, or I go past the item that you wanted information on, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. So that's made from clothespins, that little rocker for $12.80. So this is the 3rd of her shelves in this room. Michelin Man is cast iron, and he has recently been reduced from $40 to $35, so he would be $28. Currently, our only chess set in the shop. Let's see if we can move this over so we can get a better non-glare. Oh wow, that makes a huge difference. It's being guarded by a real angry bird, so I'm afraid to put my fingers near it. Just kidding. So that's $36 for the bird, and then she just reduced this from $60 to $50, so that is just $40 for the marble tiki style with cherry wood and metallic board. Oh, metallic. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awesome. So if you bump it, they're not going to go flying. So that's really pretty cool. Fun little set there. It's a very eclectic mix. That's a pretty necklace back there. And that is what? That looks like coral, and that's $11.20. It's a pretty little sterling silver parrot back there for just $12. That's a brooch. $36 for the statue, the griffin, and then on top of his head's a little crab basket. And that's $16 for the crab basket. Okay, so those are her, and there's a set of binoculars here for $16. Reynolds Appliance Corporation Sport Glass, chain, not original. Okay, we're going to turn, and we're going to head to her two booths, and her wall. We're going to pass Don, who's in the process of still packing from last night's weekly Wednesday night live. We sold 90 out of 99 items last night. As you can see by the bag of peanuts, there's a lot of shipping. There was a lot of pickup, but there's still a lot of shipping to be done. So he still has this to go, a couple more, and we might run into him getting boxes. But first, let's see, I hear him coming up that side, so I'll go this way. So we're going to come over to her booth over here. Now, this is on this side of the booth is Burning Sensation Antiques. That's vendor poet Ugmo. And the noise you hear rustling is Don getting more packing supplies to finish up that shipping. So we're hoping to get that all done tonight and all invoiced and ready to go. So here's booth one of Redreamable. This is more of her primitives and heavier pieces. The wood, the copper, the brass. The other booth is a lot more glassware. So we're not shipping furniture, but it is always available for local pickup. You can pay for that over the phone, and it will be here for you. We'll hold it for about a week. If other arrangements are made, we can always work with you. This is pretty. There's a copper piece here for 1920, 16 by 14. Little still life copper brass. She's always got the best artwork. And again, the prices you see. So this has recently been reduced from 28 to 25, so this would be on sale for 20. And again, she has the wonderful measurements on there for us. That's good. This Happy Guy's 48. A single brass candlestick for $9.60. Some great books. And again, just message me if you need prices on anything, please. And I have to figure out, I'm not being alerted to comments or anything new on my YouTube page, even though I updated the email. So I got to look into that and make sure that's getting through to me. So if you comment on YouTube and I'm not answering quickly, please do not hesitate to email us, Facebook or Instagram message us. And our emails, find us at graybarnantiques.com. What is this? The sheet music of the Star Spangled Banner. Looks like it came out of a newspaper. And that's just $2. So a nice little patriotic, great piece of ephemera there. Some nice artwork. This is not attached to this. It's just a little finial. And then it's a candle holder. $25.60 for the wall sconce. And then this is a finial flag topper, and that is just $8 for that. Nice brass charger. There's that deer, that's $22.40. That's got the measurements on that. Copper plate with straps, most likely England. I don't know without taking it down to look for that mark. That's usually made those. She's always got great lamps and tables and all kinds of goodies. This is an interesting piece. 24 on that one. Antique bark wood. Just very cool. You always have to look down and then all the way up in their booths. All right, we have some marbles. I did have somebody asking about marbles. So this jar here is $11.20, and then this one is going to be $22.40. Happy Dolphin bottle opener, just $9.60. Looks to be pewter. It's a silver toned. A couple of pewter tankards. This one is $5. These are like the ones we had last week. So each of these are $5. A couple steins. This one back here has Bob's name on it. So if you know Bob, there's Bob's cup. And this is what, $35.28. Does it work? Ooh, it works. That'd be a good bell for your desk, right? Drive everybody crazy with that. Okay. A lot of great tools. Carpentry tools. Kitchen tools, more books, cookbooks. Those are the cookbooks. This is a lamp. The coffee grinder is not separate from that. It's actually been turned into a lamp. And that is $28. And again, if you zoom in and you see any of the prices on things that catch your eye, take 20% off of that. Unless marked firm. Duck decoys, paper towel holders. Swan brass trivet. And that is $11.20 in the 7 by 8.5. Our copper fish mold for $7.20. That's a very good price on that. Hearts with the cherries, and that's just $5.60. Is that the right one? Is that right tag? But I just hold on. I gotta make sure I'm looking at the right tag here. Copper, yeah, $5.60. Good price on that. Some more cookbooks. I feel like I should have music in the background. That's an interesting scoop. Let's see what that's made of. What is that? It is metal. That's a nice one. And that is $32, and then 20% off, so that'd be $25.60. It's 15 by 7. It's got a great patina on it. Light is for sale. Some rusty jingle bells up there. Cute little heart wall sconce. A little humidor in here. Cute little chair. Box for 19 would be 15.20, I think. A nice little cedar box. That's pretty cool. Let's see what we got on here. 11.20. Round half. No flex spout. So 11.20. It's missing the flex spout, and it has been painted. Pretty brown. That would have been just plain galvanized, so that has been painted. Interesting tables. Perfect for your little patio. Nice little box here for $16. It does have some nice weight to it. Little box, and that's just $16 on that. What's this down here? 20 on the stainless steel lidded tray. For our local folks, this has been marked down $80 for the desk with the key. Very pretty. Has a nice little top to it with a little mirror. Okay, let's see, this horse is pretty cool. Should just mark this down. Crazing. 16 as is ears, so there's a couple little chips on the ears. Nothing major. Not bad. And then the crazing is just naturally occurring in ceramics, porcelain, just over age that happens. A pretty cool eagle here for just $11.20. Now we're going to come up from the back and go to her other booth. And again, if I'm passing by things that you want more information on, absolutely, please reach out to us and we will get that for you. Now we're passing new to you and Relove with Heart. We visited these bookcases just last week on the Pickin' Wildflower and Relove with Heart video. Of course, they've been in restocking, and we hope to get some of their goodies up. We do have spools. We're coming upon spools. I know everybody loves their spools. These are $10 each. I do not have measurements on them, and there are a few more over here. There's one that's a couple, I think 2 have thread, or just the one. One has thread in the back. So those are the spools. And those are $10 each. I see a couple more up here. I see some shutters and a couple. What's with this one? This one's weird. That's just the finish on it. And that should be 10 also. Yeah, so those are all $10 each, those spools. You can see some of them have pretty good flat tops to use as risers. So we're going to come up and around to her other booth. This is Bushnell Pet Collectibles. And we're going to come back up to Vintage Crush, who we visited with last week. And we're going to do a nice turn in here so we're not Blair Witching you. And yes, you can always ask about the things I go past in the video. It doesn't have to just be from Redreamable. So this is our other booth. You can see it's a lot more porcelain and glass and pastels and Lots of little pretties. She's got lots of great little tables that just came in. She sold some big tables over the last few weeks. And she is, again, 20% off. We're going to come up this way. Now, this is the same style of shelving that we have, that we use for display, that we purchased when we were across the street, that everybody keeps trying to buy. Here's an opportunity. Again, this is local pickup, and it is a fantastic price. It is metal. It has some good weight to it. It's just $160, and there is your measurements. Now, if you don't like this color, you can, of course, paint it. I do recommend spray paint, because that'll be your easiest way to go on a piece like this. So let's get into the littles now that are inhabiting this beautiful shelf. So we have a nice painted bowl back here for just $11.20. Signed 98. Well, I don't have the measurements on that. Nice plate. We have a cute angel there for $14.40. And again, I need either a screenshot or timestamp of where you saw whichever item it is that you need more information on to make a decision if it's going to join your home and your other collectibles, or it's a gift for somebody. Now, these are each sold individually. They're $12 each. And those are porcelain. We have a nice bell pull. And again, we are visiting with Redreamable. You are on the Gray Barn YouTube channel. If you have not already done so, please be sure to subscribe to our channel so you'll be alerted to new content when it is posted. That's cute. Let's see. Painted plate, pewter frame, $7.20. That's nice. That's what's his name? I know who that is. These are cute. Those are $14.40 each for the little girls. 16. I don't know if that is. Well, we can ship it, but it would incur a surcharge. So this is all one, a table in one with the lamp built in. I told you she has some fantastic tables, beautiful display pieces. A lot of this stuff can be shipped. Might be a little bit heavier. Keep it. Let's see, chalkware. So that's going to weigh a little bit, but we do have the measurements, and that will be $28. And the mirror above it's pretty cool, $25.60, and that does have the measurements on it as well. Really cool top. 32 on that picture. Pretty little stand for $32. And this rattan shelving is for sale as well, as the big flowers on the top are too, which you can make a nice hat out of for Kentucky Derby. All right, let's go over in here and see what little smalls are in here. Oh, the perfect plant for me. I cannot kill them. They're $5.60 for the violets. And I mentioned last night's Facebook Live that we sold 90 out of 99 items. This poor little guy is one of the ones that was one of the 9 that didn't go. This is pretty. This looks like Lenox. I know we have a lot of Lenox fans. This is Lenox Serenade Small Bowl for $17.60. That's pretty. Little satin custard glass back there. It looks like biscuit jar, no lid for $32. Victorian. So it is missing a lid. And this custard glass. I've not tried the black light on it. I don't know if that's going to glow or not. Butter dish. Let's see. Oh, cobalt glass. Pretty. Okay, we're going to come over to here now. We're not going to go through all the doilies. We are doing we're doing our doily sale again on April 20th. That's a Saturday night, 6:15 p.m. over on our Facebook page, Gray Barn Antiques. It's the same exact moniker as it is here on our YouTube channel. So if you hop over there, that's how you'll find us. And that one is April 20th, Saturday night, 6:15 Eastern Standard Time. That will be a doilies, buttons, ephemera, those kind of items will be in that sale only. And then that Sunday night, April 20th at 6:15 p.m. is our last of the calendar year Gray Barn Torrance Shop Facebook Lives. And that's where we go through a section of the shop. We're not going to do the whole shop. It just is not feasible in the amount of time. And you indicate which items you're interested in. And of course, we're still having our Wednesday night at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, weekly Facebook Lives. Those are very popular. And that's where I choose the items based upon price is one of the big things. I try to find things that are priced well. They have to be shippable, things that are relatively newer to the shop, and things I know that our audience tends to gravitate towards and appreciate. This is pretty cool. It's a butterfly copper mold for just $11.20. And it's the shape of a heart, and she does have the measurements on that. These are pretty little black plates. A rooster. He is, how much are you, Mr. Rooster? $16, 20 by 7.5. It's got some great colors on him. This pretty little plate here. A Limoges, France, hand-painted scalloped pheasant plate for $22.40. Pretty, I don't know. I probably could ship that, but I'm not sure. So $28 on the slide glass light. A little bit of cross stitch. A little stained glass snail. He's been reduced to 12, so he would be $9.60. Put a little tea light behind him. Battery operated, and that will give off a nice glow. You can put him in a window if you have one of those nice ledges that holds little knickknacks and bric-a-bracs and looks fantastic with colored bottles and stuff. That would be a nice little addition to that. A little piece of stained glass here for $6.40 for plum, 5 by 5. And it's got green leaves. That's a nice piece of glass there. And that is, again, just $6.40. And again, those doilies will be coming up on our next Facebook Live special sale. If you go to our Facebook page, to our events tab, you will see all those sales that I've mentioned coming up. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. We have the basket with the bunnies. 5 firm. Oh, I might have to get those. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I have a thing for bunnies. So those bunnies might be coming home to me. I wonder how long they would last with the dog. So we have these 4 candlesticks for $39 and then 20% off. And there's different heights. They're pretty cool. She has all the different heights right there too. 14, 12, 9, 10.5. Hut! Oh, that's pretty. Look at this cute little pink depression. It is pink. My camera tends to take pink depression glass and make it peach, even though it is pink. And that's just $11.20 for that pretty little piece of glass. The ends are clear. A pretty little platter. Let's see. I have a nice piece of glass here. 5 firm, because I do believe this has, as is, a chip. And that's causing that to go to $5. Okay, so you can see this has some interesting gold flakes in it. We have this nice handle. See if I can find the chip easily. If not, oh, there we go. Okay, so we have that chip there. And you can see it from here. So it kind of made like a little pinhole here. Nothing major. And that's 5. And that pontil is a little rough because that is hand-blown glass. So that is a fantastic deal. If you're okay with that little chip there, $5 for that unusual piece of glass. Great deal on that. $6.40 on the pretty little plate. And now we're going to come back here and go to this bookshelf before we check out her wall, which you're kind of getting a little glimpse of right now. An eggplant planter, double. Here's something you don't see every day, $17.60. Eggplant is the state vegetable of New Jersey. This is cute. This is very nice. A little mirror here. Let's see what we got on the tag. $32, 16 by 14, and she says the mirror is a little bit cloudy, and it is. I can see it in the angle. So that bit of smoky hue, that is indeed in the mirror. That is not my camera doing something funky as it tends to do. $17.60 amethyst vase. So you can see it's got the purple tinge to it. You can really see the purple when we hold it up to a light. So you can see that. And that is in the glass. It's got a rough pontil, so this is hand blown and then hand painted. Feels like an enamel paint on there. So that's a very good deal. It's a nice piece of glass there. Cute little trinket box for just $9.60. Interesting swans with the little cupids on here, the little cherubs. Left in, 38, and then 20% off. 13 by 8 by 5. She says possibly left in. So that is a very pretty little piece there. How are the roses? They look pretty good. We have some more books here again. If you need the prices on those, let me know. Looks like a single bookend. It is a single flying heavy goose for $12, a 6x6x6. And this has some crazing, but it's still pretty cool. And that's just $8, marked down from $20 to just $8. And it's about 9 inches tall, she says. So pretty little piece there. I want to see what the bottom of this looks like. Not ironstone. It does have a mark on it. It's a nice porcelain piece. It is very nice. Not a hobbyist piece. It does have a maker's mark on it. Look at this interesting teapot here. I'll try that again. Pink and gray teapot. There's the dimensions on it right there, and then $12. You can see that it's very unusual, pretty. It's a little one. Oh, here's a cute little teapot here for $16 with roses on it. A pretty rose plate back there. Porcelain salad forks in that, $11.20. 10.5 inches long. Look how pretty those are. I don't know about using them. Here's another one of those biscuit jars, another pretty plate. This is a beautiful piece of milk glass right here. Let's see what that says. I think it's under the pair. $16, and I believe it comes with the fruit. So that's a nice size piece right there. And now we're going to stand up and check out the back wall. Fans and baskets not for sale, but are needed. All right, so this is her wall as well. And again, these are still 20% off. We are visiting with Redreamable. If we do ship pictures this large, they usually have to go in a box however themselves to keep the cost down as much as possible for the shipping. 16 on that. I love what somebody did here. So they took those little paper doilies and incorporated it into the matting. And then this is painted on, it looks like a piece of, it says silk. So it's painted on a piece of silk. Very unusual. A little ceramic plaque for just $6.40, wood plate. Got some great artwork up here. And then over here we have a reverse painted on glass for $88. Fantastic frame. We got more cherubs up there. Beautiful piece of inlaid wood. Isn't that just stunning? A lot of work goes into that. That's just $20, really. Wow, and that is inlaid. It's not just like a print on there. And there is our sizes right there. Very pretty. Yeah, so you can see this is actually inlaid in there. It's not like painted on. I can feel the ridges and stuff on that. So very unusual, pretty piece. Newer vintage style round mirror for $9.60, 10 inches. And we are getting ready to get near the bottom of this. This is one that Don's not going to want to ship. We have shipped long things like that, but again, the price. And then just $12 on that. And again, that would probably incur a charge. So we're going to back up, and I am going to buy the bunnies. And we're going to turn and go towards the front again. I'm trying to do this without. That's a pretty cool vase. I love that table. We're going to go on head on up to the front. And again, this was visiting with Redreamable at Gray Barn. We're just going to walk up past this way a little bit. Where the ladder is, that's our vendor storage area. We visited with Picking Wildflowers the other day. We're going to come up towards the front. I saw Don's arm. I told you he is up here working. And we're just going to come up to the front. And that's our friend Bill over on Instagram right now, Garden Guy Bill. I just want to go back to the very front room where we started and wrap up in here. So we'll go right back where we started. And again, like I said, if you see anything in any of these other pictures when I'm walking by, let me know and we will gladly get you that information. We visited with Redreamable. Again, she's at 20% off items not marked firm. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel so you get alerted to more new content. We will continue to post more videos like this, as well as some reels and shorts. Please be sure, if you have not already done so, if you're on Facebook, to like and follow our page as well. I'm focused on new to you. I just wanted to point out one thing. I love this little green cake stand. Okay, it's partially clear here, so that's going to be flash glass, and that is $9.60, 3 inches tall and 6 inches round. So a cute little deal. This here is our Redreamable. So again, thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. And don't forget about that little powder jar there. Great deal.